Welcome to Flash CS6 Tutorial 19, Type What You Hear Part 2. It's a follow-up to the Tutorial 18, which was Type What You Hear, and that's what I have on my computer. And the first thing I want to do is open my Actions panel, and I want to stop that word from playing, that audio, because it interferes with me making these videos. So I'm just going to put 2 forward slashes so I won't hear the audio when I test it out. But I know it does work. I have all my layers locked. I'm going to select the buttons layer, insert a layer, and call it sentence text, TXT. I'm going to put a keyframe right here on that first word, insert a keyframe, pick up my text tool, and make a text box. Open the properties panel. I want it to be input text, Times New Roman, let's put it around 20 points, and let's call this SENT, sentence underscore TXT, that's its name, sentence text. And in here I want to write my full sentence. GO space TO space THE space STORE period. And I want to make this box just big enough to hold that. Lock that layer. Insert a layer. I'm just going to call it window. WINDOW. Pick up my rectangle tool. It's right here. If you don't see a rectangle, click this corner, select rectangle. I want no fill, so click here and click here. And I'll keep black as my stroke. And I will make a rectangle around this so I know that's where I type in my words. Now, go back, click here, drag this over so that it's in line with this first word. Unlock the sentence text. I don't need it anymore. Pick up your selection tool, double click, and delete that. I don't need any text in there. I'm back on the main timeline. I'm locking all the layers. I'm selecting this actions layer right here in line with my first word. Insert a blank keyframe. Open the actions panel. Now we got to write the code that accepts the code when we type it in. So type. It's a fair bit. We'll go through this once because it just repeats itself. Stage, STAGE, small s, period, add event listener, small a, capital E, capital L, that turns blue. Open bracket, keyboard event, capital K, capital E, that will turn blue, period. Key, bracket up, comma, from the comma back, all that is blue, and the comma, then I'm calling this first word, FIRST, capital F, capital W, close bracket, semicolon, function. First word is what I called it. Open bracket, small e, colon, keyboard event. You can copy that keyboard event and paste it in. Close bracket, colon, void. Void and function are the same color. Here's the open curly bracket for my function. And way down the bottom, there's the closed curly bracket for my function. In that function, I have an if statement, IF. Open bracket, E, small e, period, key code, small k, capital C, equals 32, close bracket. That is the key code for the space bar. So after we press GO space, it'll look here. So if I press the space, inside this if, I have an open curly bracket. Inside this if, there's the open curly bracket for this if. There's the closed curly bracket for this if. So now there's 2 closed curly brackets down here. I say if, open bracket, sentence underscore text. That's that text box we just made. Period text. This word text turns blue. Equals equals, open bracket, in quotation mark, quotation, capital G, small o, space, close quotation, close bracket, period, two strings, small t, capital S, that turns blue. There's the open and close bracket for the string. There's the close bracket for this one here on this line of code. Here's the open curly bracket for this if. There's a closed curly bracket for this if. So if it's spelt right, when they hit 32, which is the space bar, we will go to and stop, small g, small t, capital A, capital S, that turns blue, open bracket, quotation, second word, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon, that's that frame where the second word is contained, and there's the closed curly bracket for this if. Now, if on the other hand, when we press the space bar, okay, if that wasn't true, if this sentence wasn't true, we have this thing called an else. ELSE turns the same color as if in function, mine's purple. Open curly bracket for the else. There's the closed curly bracket for the else. So now we have three closed curly brackets down here, and we're going to say go to and stop, small g, small t, capital A, capital S turns blue, open bracket, quotation FWW, close quotation, close bracket, semicolon. This will send us to that section that says, back to the timeline. So let's give this a test. I'm back on my main timeline. Control test movie test. I click it. It will say go to the store. And first of all, I'm going to put the correct answer in, G, capital G-O, space bar. And you can see up here, we jumped to frame 2. This time we'll do it with a wrong answer. Click it. It says go to the store. This time I'm going to give the wrong answer. I'm going to put a small g and a small o, and it goes to this with the wrong answer. Now we got the wrong answer, so if I just highlight this and retype it with this capital G, O, and the space bar, I go to the next word. So that's working perfect. Go back to the timeline. Select for word 2 on the actions layer. Insert a blank keyframe. Go back to this one here for word 1. Open the actions panel. Copy it all. Copy. Go back to this one we just made. Open the actions panel. Paste it in. There it is. Now this got to be called second word. Can't use the same function words twice. S-E-C-O-N-D, second. Copy that second. Copy, paste it in here. Okay, we're going to check that again, that same, everything's the same except here I want to have, you want to click right here, so leave my space and put T-O space. Go to and stop third word, T-H-I-R-D, and come down here, else, second word wrong, capital S. So this should get us to the third word if we're right. If not, we got to do it again. Control test movie test, hopefully no errors. Go to the store. Let's get it right. G-O space takes me to the second word. T-O space takes me to the third word. Let's make it wrong the second time. Test movie test. Spend most of your time testing these out. G-O space. Now this went wrong. T-T space. And I got to do it again. So I just click back to here. T-O space. And I'm sent off to the third word. Because this is a beginner's tutorial, I'm going to do the next one with you again. So under the third one, insert a blank keyframe. Click here. Open the actions panel. Select it all. Make sure you're down the bottom. Get those bottom 3. Right click, copy. Back to the timeline. Select here, open the actions panel, paste it in. You can probably do this right now. This is going to be the third word, THIRD, THIRD. Go to, click right before that quotation, space, THE, go to the space, and this will take us to the fourth word, FOURTH. And if we don't get it right, we want to go third word wrong. Hopefully I have no errors. Control, test movie, test. Testing it. GO, capital GO, space, jump to frame 2. TO, space, jump to 3. THE, space, jumps to 4. Oh, I got something wrong. So I must have done something wrong when I wrote that, because that's spelt right. THE, space, and it's going to wrong. So I made an error somewhere there. Number 3. Go. Oh, see, I got 2 spaces here. Okay, let's do it again. Test movie. I know the wrong works, so I just got to get it right. GO space, TO space, THE space, and that works. Very good. One more to do, and I may as well do that with you. Again, it's a beginner's tutorial. I'm going to copy this while I'm here. Copy it. Go to the fourth word. Insert a blank keyframe on my actions panel. Open the actions panel. Paste it in. This is going to be fourth word. FOURTH, fourth word. FOURTH. Click here. Go to the store. STORE. Now I want a period. Period. And the code for this is the code for the space. So I got to dig up the code for the period. And the code for the period is 190. So up here, 190. Go to the store period. Go to and stop. We got to go to and stop that last section, and that is called complete. 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 So if it's right, COMPLETE. If it's wrong, we're going to go to the fourth word wrong, which is FO, F small o. And I think that is correct. Control, test movie. We'll try to get it right first. Go to the store. Capital G-O space T-O space T-H-E space S-T-O-R-E period. And I jump to complete. So that works. All I got to do is make sure the last one works if it's wrong. G-O space T-O space T-H-E space, spell store wrong, S-T-R-R-E period, and this should jump to fourth wrong. Assume that the period. I've got to check rewrite store, S-T-O-R-E and period, and it jumps to complete. This works. The last thing I want to do is go back to the main timeline, action script layer 1, frame 1, and I'm going to take those 2 forward slashes off, so now I have my audio. I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and I hope you use what you learn.